So God does miraculous things to ensure that his plans take place on earth. And I think that's something beautiful we can take heart in, is that no matter what Satan does or what worldly powers he employs through demonic entities using human vessels, nothing that he will do has any authority over the will of God. So if something is of the will of God, Satan has no authority to deter it, to damage it, to harm it. And that's something we can take heart in, especially as believers who seek to do the will of God. What did they do to him specifically before he was exiled? I think this is a good way for us to understand how specifically we are called as Christians to suffer for our faith. There are a lot of, people, and, I'm going to continue to tell you guys that a lot of the biggest churches in America, these big mega churches, these huge churches where, they have these huge, services, huge buildings, they're collecting, millions of dollars a year. Like, that's where Satan deploys his forces to. He goes after God's children, where there's large amounts of children. He doesn't go after, things that aren't worth his time. Like, he has to dispatch resources and dispatch his demons, dispatch the principalities, authorities, and evil forces that he has to do his will on earth. Like, he doesn't have unlimited resources. He's not, all powerful and almighty like God. He is a prideful angelic entity that was cast out of heaven and is now a evil entity using banished angels that rebelled with him, now called demons, to go out into the earth and to bring as many people to the pit of hell with them. Because when Christ returns as that bridegroom and he casts them into the pit, there are going to be many, human souls that perish with, these demons, with these, prideful entities. And we have to understand that this is the goal. So they go after the churches. They go after God's children. They want to cause God harm. Now, Satan wanted to attack God, to harm God, and he couldn't even get past the Archangel Michael. So this eats him alive. It makes him angry. He's tormented by this. So what he wants to do is he wants to go after God's children. And the way he goes after God's children is by invading God's house, by polluting and perverting Scripture over centuries, by making us believe that he's not real, by giving us a fluffy version of Christianity that leads us to the pit of hell through idolatry, whether it's unclean religious idolatry, monetary idolatry, political idolatry. There is one name above all names, and that is Jesus. Newsflash, buddy. I mean,